About a year after Sam Reamey Clark Sr.'s birth in 1923, his mother Letty passed away, leaving his father Thomas M.D. Clark to care for 4 young children. It proved impossible for Thomas to raise children alone during the Great Depression, so they went to live with relatives. Sam lived with his uncle Isaac H. Rowland and his wife Thelma. Sam's son, John Mark Clark of Frisco, Texas, said, "Because of that experience, he was all about family." A few years later, Sam graduated from Malvern High School and attended the University of Arkansas in Fayetteville, where he was initiated into the Alpha Zeta chapter of Pi Kappa Alpha fraternity in 1946. He lived his entire life in the Malvern and Hot Springs area, except after enlisting with the U.S. Army Air Corps on December 9, 1942. He achieved the rank of Staff Sergeant, serving as a nose gunner in a B-24 Liberator in the Burma-India-China theater. It was a dangerous job. Sam flew 23 combat missions, and for his service he received 2 Bronze Stars for heroism and a Victory Air Medal. He left the Army in 1945. Mark described his dad as a true North Star. He always tried to do the right thing. Earlier this year, at the age of 90, Sam passed away. When Sam and Lucille Mason married in October of 1948, he didn't own a car, and he worked as a clerk at the Bank of Malvern. Years later, he would leave the bank as its director. During this time, he became active in the community and served on the Malvern School Board for 11 years. While on the board, he held various positions, including secretary and president. He started out in the construction industry driving a ready-mix truck for Roland Ready Mix, then was hired as Malvern Gravel Company manager. In 1966, Sam founded his own company, Midstate Construction. Mark said he started with nothing, but quickly built a successful company that focused on road, interstate, and bridge construction and supplying materials such as aggregate and asphalt. The business was competitive, but there was a real sense of camaraderie among industry leaders. Mark said they were rivals, but they had respect for each other and were able to sit on the same boards and make decisions that were in the best interest of the state of Arkansas. He served on several state and national boards. In 1975, Sam was elected president of the Associated General Contractors of America. Butch Case, Vulcan Materials Company area sales manager, said, "Sam Clark was very influential and very well respected in the construction and asphalt businesses." Cliff Ferkron, Clark Machinery Company president, met Sam in the early 1980s. When they weren't doing business, they played golf. Cliff said, "Sam Clark was a gentleman and he loved golf. He was a true leader in the aggregate and construction industry in Arkansas." Eventually, 3 of Mark's children worked for Midstate Construction. In 1988, Sam sold the company. Mark said, "My career decisions were influenced by my father's choices, and now my oldest son, Byron, is in the materials business. Guess it's in our blood." Sam and Lucille were instrumental in establishing the Caring Place in Hot Springs and were major contributors to Arkansas Children's Hospital. They were married for 64 years and had 6 grandchildren. David Singleton, a family friend, said, "What a legendary and inspirational life Sam lived." Stan Yates, co-owner of Mitchell Machinery Company, was a longtime business associate and personal friend of Sam. Stan said, "Sam was an all-around good guy, and he was influential in the construction and materials business, and he worked hard to make the community a better place." Mark remembered his father saying, "I don't want to be the biggest company, I just want to be the best." In my eyes, he achieved his goal.